Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, this is the National Football League. We'll see Mac Jones and the New England Patriots taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Cleveland Browns. On the return is J.J. Taylor. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there and leaves them with third and just a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
15 yards there for number 15. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That good for 22 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man right side, Myers. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Full connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On 1st down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Olszewski now to return. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Oh, nice move. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Throwing, Jones. Open man is born. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Now Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st down throw from Mayfield. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Mayfield now from the 50. Caught left side. It's Beckham. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 50 yards. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taylor now from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take it to the locker room and not really press the issue. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. So we've reached halftime.
Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Mac Jones and the rest of the Patriot offense. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting the lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. On the give, this is Harris. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. On first down, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Harris going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Harris is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throwing again on on second down. Mayfield and finding the tight end Hooper. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Mayfield. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken out. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Baker. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Now that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Mayfield to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. They'll run on first down. Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And this one's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Gets past one man and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.